What's up, YouTube? I'm back again. Today, we're gonna have another story time. This time, we're gonna go back about 25 years or so to my first trip to Disney ever. And one of the reasons I love Brer Rabbit so much. Let's get into it. So, I was about 6 years old. Went to Disney World. It was like right after Toy Story came out. So Toy Story was the big thing. The parade had all the Toy Story characters on it. I was in heaven. I don't remember a lot from the trip. I do remember a few things. And things that stuck out. This what made a big impression on me. But it was me, my brother, my parents, and my grandma. And my grandma used to work for Disney. So when my parents told us when I was younger, we're gonna go to Disney World, I said, I don't want to go to Disney unless Grandma comes. So she came with us. She was a textile designer for Disney, so she did a lot of, designs on bed sheets and blankets, pillowcases, different things like that. Ton of stuff. So we went to Disney. We didn't stay on property back then. I don't think there was that many resorts back then either. But I remember going to Epcot. And I remember going to China. And all I wanted was those Chinese fan things. I don't know why. That's what I wanted. I don't remember much else about Epcot really. Except for China and Mexico. And then stop, Stitch. Get out of here. Animal Kingdom wasn't open, so I didn't go to that. Hollywood Studios was open. I remember that. And I remember I was either too little or too scared to go on Tower of Terror at the time. So me, my mom, and my grandma saw Little Mermaid live. I remember that vividly. While my brother and my dad went to Tower of Terror. I remember doing whatever the backlot thing was at the time. I remember seeing the giant AT-AT in the Star Wars section they did have. Not much else of not much else of Hollywood Studios. And then we get to the Magic Kingdom portion. I remember like everything in Magic Kingdom. I remember Haunted Mansion. I remember the Little Mermaid ride. I didn't go on Space Mountain. my brother, my dad did. I wanted to do something else. And I remember Alien Encounter, which is what the ride was before Stitch's Great Escape. And now it was funny because I was so short and the shoulder pads like came down and they slammed on your shoulders, like the guy was like, "Come grab you." I didn't feel a damn thing because it reached my shoulders. I enjoyed it. Wasn't that bad. But the biggest memory, and memory that stuck the most, was Splash Mountain. I remember going on a ride, and you walk over a bridge, boats come down. You used to get wet over there. They don't do that anymore. So I got a little wet right before I got a ride. When I was a young kid, I complained a little bit, you know, wet pants and stuff, but whatever. So we get on the line, we go through the queue, and I remember like seeing the statue and all stuff. I'm like, "Mom, like, who are these characters?" And she told me they're from a story called Uncle Remus. And she didn't know much else really, but no. I don't remember if it was her or my nan that told me that they were actually from a movie called Song of the South that was never released. And I said, you know, why it was never released? I was only told at a young age the reason behind it, but you know, looking at these characters, I'm like, okay. So we get through the ride, we go through the ride, we go through the briar patch, all that stuff, and everything else. And I'm sitting here like, what's wrong? Like, why aren't these, you know, why isn't this movie released? Like, these characters are funny, you know, I love it. It's very enjoyable. And then the big drop comes. That's me in the front row. Yes, I screamed really loud, but I enjoyed it. So whatever it was about that ride, being on that ride with my grandma, just made it stick so much. And I just saw those characters, Bear Rabbit, Bear Fox for the first time, and I just knew, I was like, I don't know what it is with those characters. I want to know more. So it was just stuck. And the memory has always been stuck with me. So I wanted to find out more. I bought Uncle Remus books. I read all the stories. Very tough read because it's in that old southern accent. But I read all the stories. And when I got older, you know, now, and I have money of my own, I started a collection. I started getting more into it. I started finding more stuff. So right now, I have a movie poster. I have a children's book. have a children's book. I have a comic book. I actually have 3 comic books. One of them's over there on the wall. It's actually signed by Brer Rabbit. That I got signed in the parks. I have the Pops with all 3 of them. I have the Pops with Brer and Brer Rabbit in the log. I have the Brer Rabbit stuffed animal and the Bear stuffed animal. The newer ones. I like those better. The old ones look kind of weird. I'm missing the Bear Fox one. I'm not spending $100 on eBay for it right now. No. I want it, but no. I also have Just Because. Yep. It's not even Disney. But Just Because. So that's it for today. And that's why, no, I like it so much. I think it was the experience of my grandma and everything else. Now get out of here. That just kind of made it better for me, and I keep it in my heart, always. So hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and check out these 2 videos over here. See you guys next time.